that concrete is such type of material which has very good compressive strength, very high compressive strength, and that compressive strength even you can change or you can modify as per your requirement. Now, first of all, let us understand this compressive strength of concrete, because concrete is a composite material, so it will depend upon, or you can say it will get influenced from the constituents materials. So that means what are the ingredients? So compressive strength will directly depends on the ingredient, not only ingredient but also their relative proportion will influence the compressive strength of the concrete. In general, the size and quality of ingredient mean aggregate, cannot guarantee, so there is possibility of variation in strength of concrete even in same ways. That means if you are preparing a batch of concrete and you are using same aggregates, same bulk of aggregate, even then you can't guarantee that that batch of concrete will have the same compressive strength, because no aggregate is your aggregates are not of same size, or you can't ensure that each batch of concrete will be having exactly similar type of aggregates, because aggregates may be having size less than 20 mm like that. That means size of the aggregate varies from 4.75 to 20 mm. So you can't be assured that in particular batch of concrete, or you can say if you are preparing suppose 10 cubic meter volume of concrete, you can't say that in each cubic volume of concrete aggregates will be of same quantity or same property. So what I want to say here, that if we have prepared 10 cubic meter of concrete, then there is the possibility of variation of compressive strength of each cubic meter of concrete. That means if you are taking some sample from a single batch of concrete and you are casting the cubes, then you may find that every cube will be showing some different type of compressive strength. So how to overcome this? Then we will be using now what we have mentioned here, keeping in notice the above issues. We have used a term that is known as characteristics compressive strength. So in actual, we are not calculating the compressive strength of a batch of concrete, but we will be terming it as characteristics compressive strength. It will be worked out for design purpose, and this characteristic compressive strength is based on the use of statistical data, and this statistical data and this characteristic compressive strength is as per the guideline given in IS 456. So here what we are understanding, that means if you are casting a number of cubes, suppose you have casted 100 number of cubes, then each cube may have variation in compressive strength. So to make utilize of concrete and to understand the exact compressive strength, we will be using the term characteristic compressive strength, not the compressive strength. Now what is characteristic strength? As per statistical tools, characteristic strength is defined as the strength of material below which not more than 5% of test results are expected to fall. So later on we will be able to understand it more effectively. Now you can see here one graph that is known as bell curve. Now here in the horizontal axis or along x-axis there is compressive strength, and along the vertical direction, that means along y-axis, we have taken the density of the number of tests Now here we can take the example. Let us suppose we have casted 100 number of cues. So 100 number of cues you have casted, and then you will be making a table, and where you will be tabulating the strength, compressive strength you obtained from each cue. And then using the statistical analysis, as we have done in mathematics, you may be finding that most of the cues, or you can say, now see here in this graph, here 40 Newton per mm square is the strength, and what you are uh, able to see here, that most of the cues are giving the strength of 40 MPa, that is 40 Newton per mm square, and some of the cues may be giving 35, some of the cues may be giving 30 MPa, some number of cues may be giving 45 MPa, some number of cues may be giving 50 MPa. So what we are observing here, that a well type of curve is formed. Now, as per statistical tool, what we will be doing, we will be trying to just shade here 5% of the area. Now you can see here the shaded portion is of having 5% of the area of the whole curve. So at this 5%, as per statistical analysis, not more than 5% of the test result are expected to fall. So from this figure, we can say that characteristic strength of this lot of concrete is 30 MPa. So it is very much clear from this graph that there are some number of cues which are having strength of 40 MPa, some of the cues having strength 35 MPa, and effective characteristic strength is 30 MPa. So characteristic compressive strength can be defined as strength of the concrete below which not more than 5% of test result are expected to fall. And here you have to take care that testing of Q sample should be as per the specifications or guidelines given in IS 516. Thank you. So here we are able to understand that what is the meaning of characteristic compressive strength and why we are using the value of characteristic compressive strength instead of actual compressive strength of the Q.